Okay, hey gamers. We're here with more Disco Elysium. Excuse me, I got some pepper up my nose. I'm eating dinner at the same time here. A quite late dinner. Eating a very European dinner time. The food isn't European just the time. Anyway, we're playing Disco. Last time there was a murder. We met Kim. The stuff we've done on stream before. So, I learned a couple of things. One, there is a run button. Fucking somewhere. I found it. 2. Read the distant squall of seabirds. 3 hours of Disco Elysium is too many. Take the bag. I believe that we were told that somebody in the square over here might be able to help us move the body. We're running around aimlessly.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked.
It's locked.
The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response. The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door! I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
This is the police. Open the door.
The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
I'm not joking.
No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building.
Any more is interesting phrasing.
Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Backyard door? There must be another entrance to the east.
Kim, tell her we're real policemen.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
There is no reply.
Yeah. To the east. Oh, this is where the Kunes is.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
You're clearly awake.
Logic error. She is not sleeping right now.
Pig's come to take me out, trying to snuff me out.
Are you sleeping right now?
Don't get fucking clever with me, pig. You think you're so clever.
Oh, hell yeah, more magnesium.
Hey, what's that noise down there?
There must be another way into the...
Oh my god, why is that so loud?
see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
Despite the cold, his shirt hangs unbuttoned on his frame.
It's the voice of someone who has something to hide, my liege.
Eesh. Let's play dumb a little bit. No trouble for me, I just want to know what's going
I
on.
don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Hmm. Actually, the gendarmerie really needs to talk to you.
Is it really that important? All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Looks like you got a good view of the whirling in Rag's backyard. Can you tell me anything about the hanging?
I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
I'm trying, man.
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
No.
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
Hmm. Look at Kim, did you?
No, not you two. Some more muscular type.
Okay, Union.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Last week? I don't know. Look.
Hmm.
He's an actor declaiming a soliloquy. See how you hang on his every word?
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
What kind of friend?
It was my Sunday friend.
What's your friend's real name? Do you see something?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. In the neighboring windows, you can see faint reflections of his silhouette, all from different angles.
Can you tell me your name?
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
That's definitely not his real name.
Not your real name.
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice?
Alright, we'll talk later.
No. We won't.
Man, it's too cool to talk to the cops.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Yeah, even odds. To convince him to stay?
Time to bring out your secret charm. Tears and begging. Show him your emotional side. Throw yourself before his very feet like a dog.
What do you want from me? Do you want me to cry, huh?
No, for God's sake, I don't want you to cry.
He looks around clearly disturbed.
I really have to go. Good luck with the investigation.
Okay. New task, smoker on the balcony. The unproduced sequel to Fiddler on the Roof.
He's gone.
Thanks. We should run after him and see where he went.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
So we give up?
He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. There has to be a way of getting inside the building. Let's go check out the door near the pier again. Once we found a way in, we can ask around for his apartment.
Great, let's do that. Door near the pier. What is this? No, it's not worth going that far.
A sturdy metal door can't. This could be a way into the apartment building the smoking man vanished into.
Hey, you're there? I've checked the backyard, but I couldn't get in.
Good. We had enough problems with bums and drunks and thieves loitering in the hallway. You have no business here.
Alright. Convince her that you're real, please.
You're well versed in the kind of threatening legalese that implies criminal liability, but in fact has no meaning whatsoever.
Am I?
Obviously, look at that vague yet threatening stuff spewing forth from your mouth.
Ma'am, your non-compliance is hindering a police matter. I may be forced to refer you for potential prosecution.
I know my rights, and don't you mom me, boy.
Miss, would it help if we offer to show you our badges?
Ah, it's like a carrot to the stick, sort of.
Not really.
Hold your horses. I don't care about your stinking badge. Just come in.
Oh. GGEZ.
Give me a moment.
She seems to have difficulty
The
breathing.
cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
This won't take long. I only have a few questions.
Go ahead then. What do you want to know, policeman?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
I'm looking for a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, a smoker on the balcony.
Yes, yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
Alright.
What's he in trouble for?
No trouble. Just want to talk to him. Do you know where he lives?
Talk?
What was so funny about that?
He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He
Points
shows you
east.
home in the evening.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
Thanks, I'm off. What is this? Flip up glasses, the auditor. Logic minus authority. Old shoe rack, boots, sneakers, and old slippers. These shoes come in 3 different sizes. This is the bathroom. Ah, balcony. Okay. Looking for 28.
This door is made of metal and
Complete silence.
reinforced. Someone here really values their security. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening. We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work.
Tomorrow?
9 p.m. Sound good?
What do you mean?
Smoker on the balcony. This is why we're here, right?
Suddenly, he's a little worried about your memory. Don't worry. It's mostly all still here. You can remember things. You got this.
Sounds good. Tomorrow, 2100.
9 p.m. right here. Apartment number 28. Good.
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry. You'll get him. Remember, tomorrow. He's probably gone for today.
Knock
No
again.
one answers.
We should return tomorrow.
Just want to make sure. Hey, Seraph. How disco is the Elysium? Pretty disco. Disco, like... Fillmore's catchphrase on the hit Disney cartoon Fillmore. Show her the glasses? Minus authority? Need authority. Logic will help.
Yeah, you better keep walking.
Excuse me?
The streets will flow red once more, a great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The Street of Joy? Street of Hope? I forget.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
Thank you, Kim.
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Hep, yeah, when we were last tested.
Had a battery of tests just last week. I'm practically a patchwork of interesting critters. Kind
Me
of
too.
like a Manowar.
A brush, an artist. The red splatter is urban expressionism.
What are you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural. An
How are you,
area
Sarah?
of BTO visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
So you don't know what to write? No, I have an opinion on this.
Yeah?
I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
She means the opposite. You've lessened her desire to deface the building.
Trying to muster the energy for office cleaning? Yeah, that is tough. What are you looking at off to the side?
The lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms.
Oh, hey. She nods disdainfully towards a woman performing maintenance on the boat dock next to a pier.
Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
She looks familiar.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Ozon is an archipelago 2 days' travel away from Rivershaw. Its moneyed residents, used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques, rarely have reason to visit Martinez.
Who is she?
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing. You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
Okay, I can do
Good
that.
idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to Ozon.
Do you know anything about the recent murder?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
So true. Since all your word choices feel like they're determined by a random dice roll, you talk to her. Yeah.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
Alright, see ya.
Watch your back, Ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Yeah. Most people have eyes on them. Anything here? Ooh, magnesium.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce. Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
She steps closer and holds her hand out over the railing. Joyce L. What does the L stand for?
Phaeton, my maiden name.
Her bony hand dangles from the sleeve of her oversized raincoat. What gave us away?
Nothing, honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
Relax. She meant it in jest.
RCM, what is that? I'm a little foggy here.
I meant you, the Revachol Citizens Militia, the police.
Don't shake her hand.
I'm glad to see you here.
The woman and the lieutenant exchange a brief handshake. Kim.
She is unfazed by your rudeness, probably chalking it up to local custom.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual.
Yeah, that's true. Good cop, bad cop.
Of his ultimate competency.
There's a trace of irony in his voice. Mischief, even. This is a tactic.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
You're on a boat.
Why, yes I am.
You have a license for that boat?
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Her nonchalance might be related to something called the Wayfarer Act, a law that says she doesn't need a license. Sly fox, you're not aggressive enough to harass her further on this.
Not a lot of boats. People on boats here, are there?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
What do you mean archipelago?
I mean, we are on Le Caillou, are we not?
Technically, the neighboring Ozone and Fas a la Mer island groups are archipelagos, while La Caillou, by contrast, is a single fertile landmass, the fourth largest island in the world.
I thought Le Caillou...
An archipelago.
I thought Le Caillou was one big island.
Okay, if you want to get technical, the point is we're all on islands here, and sail is still the most expedient way to get from one island to another, especially when you're in a hurry to resolve a strike.
Understood.
She nods attentively.
Does your boat have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cord
She haven't.
19, because that's the type of sloop it is.
The word "it" feels strange. Such a beautiful boat deserves a proper name.
Cool, but your boat really needs a name.
Okay. How about Cord 19? Why? Because it was manufactured in Revachol East by a company called Cord and its hull is 19 paces long.
She makes a point of being unromantic about it.
About Dolores.
Why Dolores?
I just like the name for some reason.
Well, it means nothing to me. I think I'll stick with the factory name. But thank you for the suggestion.
How do you like it?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
Thank you, Kim.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
I think I have a handle on the boat thing.
Good.
Do you know something about these tattoos?
That's the man who was killed.
She almost takes a photo and then
Discussion
stops.
for once we've cleared the lynching question.
Why? How is you looking at the photo tied to the lynching?
Better not tie the forestay to the backstay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
What can you tell me about the strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Well, what if I want to hear trade secrets?
First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade and Aliments. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
How do I repeal it?
Why? By throwing off half a century of foreign domination under the Coalition. Unfortunately for you, the Coalition also leases you the right to police West Revachol.
You'd be shooting yourself in the foot, in other words.
Leave it alone.
But I am derailing us. You wanted to...
Yeah, I'll get right on. What's your role in this?
I believe the official title is Senior Labour Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
No way. She's more. She can make decisions.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place. Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Oh, you mean Measurehead.
Yes, Jean-Luc Measurehead.
How were talks going before the lynching?
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago.
Wow.
In the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan.
Based.
This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
Ludicrous even. It's meant.
Did you put the scabs at the gate?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the union refuses to? If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not right now, at least.
It's implied. She's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
Yeah, the scabs. What happened to Gaumont?
Mr. Clare told him to... How did he put it? Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Yikes. Not cool.
Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
Tell me about Claire.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Really?
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
Say nothing.
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
There are 2 of him.
Yes. Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does. And when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
What about the union itself outside the Brothers Clare?
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organised labour at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The Brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother.
Just like a Nigel Chamberlain, I think.
And your opinion, Detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
I mean, my opinion is an effective advocate for the rights of the local working men, but I want her to stay on my side. Basically, a socialist mob is kind of neutral, but maybe being the ultimate centrist will put me better in her graces necessarily. Well, say socialist mob.
Thank you for being candid. Sadly, Wild Pines have cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the wolf always hungers.
What are their demands?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes, every worker, a member of the board.
Most of the workers probably don't know what that means.
I don't know what to think about that.
Fortunately, they explained it. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal.
Based.
Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
Pretty funny, I have to admit.
They're having a blast. But how can they afford it? After 4 months, my assumption was they would prefer a more practical solution.
What are you going to do?
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position, a hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags, a disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the boyar at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
This checks out. No, wait. The chief negotiator heard it from a man at the gates. Surely the Wild Pines Group has more effective channels of information. After all, 2,200 people are on strike. This is a big deal for them.
One more thing, you said something happened in the election.
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman.
Yeah, we gotta get all of the other workers on board.
She disappeared.
Previous 4 women of the Union disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
Eerie.
Downright haunting, if you ask me. The Wild Pines suspected foul play, but what could they do? It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
Let's change the topic.
Of course.
Tell me about
what?
Tell me about Wild Pines.
What we do. I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
There was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely represent.
What do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things. And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes. Companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself, centuries ago. The king is long gone, but several of the Indo-tribes remain.
Who are the other Indo tribes?
Saint-Baptiste, LUM, an unknown entity known as brightest star.
You're in good company, it seems.
Why, thank you.
He does not register the real meaning of the remark. How much money does Wild Pines have?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
My god, that's almost 15 quadrillion Canadian dollars. Wow.
20 billion is a large number, but the conglomerate employs 72,000 people. They all need to be paid. Then there are capital improvements, interest payments. A conglomerate the size of the Wild Pines is like a shark. If it stops moving, it will die. Then what becomes of those 72,000 families? It's a tremendous responsibility.
Where do they get the billions?
They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lomantang on behalf of the suzerain. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
What does such a huge system want with a place like this?
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners? Who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
8% of all the world's cargo. Oh, no. 8% of all the world's cargo. This is quite the endeavor.
There are no minor cogs in the system. Each terminal must be accounted for, lest the entire system break. Every hiccup in such a system means thousands lose their jobs, the world over. I'm here to assure that doesn't happen.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
Tell me about the lynching.
Quite a few things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets.
Oh.
For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events. 'Twas stolen by some artist, surely. Best to pin the blame on them. Everyone knows you can't trust artists.
Some artist types stole my badge. It was a mistake to trust them.
You mean someone stole your badge?
They said it was for a performance. You know how artists are nowadays.
I don't, in fact. I'm afraid what I need to tell you is wholly unrelated to art. I really need to discuss it, however, with the RCM, and I need your badge for that.
Unbelievable, sire. Even the performance artists didn't work.
Remember when my partner told you I'd recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to it.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
Could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, this city, nothing.
Oh dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond. I do believe you, naive as that may sound.
Okay.
I simply can't imagine
Yeah, drama led us astray.
such a condition.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share
Damn it.
anything more until I've seen that badge.
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
What kind of arrangement?
I mean, favors for favors. A dirty alliance of some sort. Consider this. Perhaps she has been planning it all along. That you convince yourself into colluding with her.
How do I negotiate my way out of this?
Feelings
Okay.
will guide the way.
Well, madam, I need to know about this lynching. It's very important to me. It's the case I'm solving.
I assure you, it is no small matter for me either. We all share the responsibility for disarming this situation. I hope you have a badge for me as soon as possible.
You have so much else. I only have this. This is the entirety of my existence.
She's silent. The wind flaps the sail above her.
This boat, for example, and a home somewhere. I only have this case.
Officer.
Fuck my morale. I don't remember anything except this lynching. There was only this ghost and this lynching.
You know, I don't mean to sound cold, but if you want something, you have to give something back. More than just guilt.
You're doing it. Despite your own best efforts, you're still getting in. Somehow.
I'll be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something tangible.
Like what?
The Union is conducting drug trade out of the harbour. It's an open secret in Martinez. Surely it must not come as a complete surprise to the RCM either. Perhaps it's time to look into it. Or you can find your badge, which honestly seems like a lost cause.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Excuse me a moment.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
How did you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchmen.
Really? I thought it was going so well.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation. Maybe this is all her plan. She might have heard about you.
We could just, find my badge.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters.
The situation might have changed drastically by the time you locate it. Time is of the essence.
You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
I'm sorry for putting this in this situation. I'll handle it.
I'm sure you will, Detective.
Let's get back to it then.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Of course, Detective.
We'll come back. I don't think I want to bust up the drug operation, if it exists. Because I don't want to get on the Union's bad side. Because I think that getting the Union to trust us is going to be very useful in this investigation. Splatter bullet holes lines the wall.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum.
Look inside.
A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk written on the other side, with N and C scribbled.
Oh, it's Kuno.
That's Kuno on the lens. Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts.
Yep.
You know this to be the Star of Periconesus, or the cut.
Yep.
The church looks old and weather-worn.
Okay, bye. I don't care. I won't lie to you. Okay, let's see here. Walk around the balcony. Access the harbor. Oh, the harbor is... Okay. Maybe I'll just stumble across my badge? I mean, we'll see. What's this? The 15th Indo tribe. Pines, Feld, Corpus, Tricentennial, Villiers, and Marseille. Names of the Revacholian Indo tribes spring to your head. Blah, blah, blah. Learning about the 15th Indo tribe. Okay, I'm not going to switch that for now. My guess is that someone has my badge. Oh, let's go. Help.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinket. Try to find something pretty and cool here. Then use it to win her back.
Win her back?
Yes. Buy something nice. A figurine.
No, step away from the table.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
Have you had any trouble lately?
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake. People who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Quite the collection indeed. This guy might have my badge.
Entertained.
Is he high, and if so, what on?
Okay, he definitely is high. Whatever it is, you've probably done it, and many other things. Looking at his wares, talking to him, a guarded man like him wouldn't tell you if you asked out loud.
Do you have any guns like the ones carried by cops?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question.
Fuck.
I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
Son of a bitch.
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh God. The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another. Alert.
I sold you my gun?
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off-the-charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
I feel like there's something you're not telling me. Yeah, love to start an adventure. I accidentally made hard mode for my past.
You weren't quiet yourself, officer.
What was I like?
You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it tonight. And that you need the money.
Fat how good the money did me.
When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked on it.
Fucked up.
Then I agreed to take it.
Say nothing. Nah, happens to the best of us.
It certainly does. Especially in Revachol.
What's the buyer policeman?
She didn't seem like a policeman. Although she kept referring to herself as a pig. Which was odd.
Pig.
I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive. But I was just happy to get rid of it. And of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martin.
Nothing.
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
I'm sorry I sold my gun.
Yeah, it's not good. I do hope we manage to clean this mess up somehow, while also keeping our focus on the murder investigation.
This mess, he means your mess.
Any idea where I can find the buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea.
Yeah, it's a citizens militia.
Or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now.
Oh.
Of course.
I should go. Tell me more about the Reapers. Me an F5 here?
There are clothes inside. Cheap.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
Save the economy? That sounds off.
Save the economy, what are you talking about?
Haven't you heard, officer? We've got to be economically conscious. Recycle your cash, keep it in circulation. Don't buy new things. Buy eco.
Why does the economy need saving?
Look around, officer. You see all these premium goods just sitting there? No,
Okay.
Is this really the economy we want to leave to our children?
The economy is really just a distraction from cultural issues. You know, whoa. Maybe don't say that one. I'm gonna have children, I think.
Too bad, officer. Kids make it all worthwhile. Without kids, who's going to be around to enjoy the economy? Don't let me stop you.
Yeah, always good to read those all the way through.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded.
Economical, but also trendy. Look firsthand. Buy
Find something worth salvaging.
Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
I'm $1 short.
There's a pile of cheap.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles.
Okay. Trying to see if there's anything I missed around here. What is that?
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine.
Look in the window.
The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia.
Are they racist ones?
The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels.
And the back seat.
The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the...
Yeah, so they're racist.
A book with ragged edges catches your notice. The front cover features a large, muscular man. The title reads, Man from Eamdal in the Lost City of the Pygmies.
Not Heimdall. Heimdall.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia.
There we go, thank you.
Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
He nods towards the racist lorry driver. You think the lorry belongs to our tough guy?
Yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
Alright, well, good to know. Yeah, anything I can talk to you about right now?
Yes.
Logic, Formidable 13. Why did the 41st send me? Ooh, +1 Sorry Cop and +1 Roy mentioned suicide.
Look at you. It's because you're a failure. They sent you to slight Precinct 57.
Yeah, that makes more sense than the other stuff I thought of.
Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late and argues with his necktie. You weren't sent here to win.
And what if my precinct sent me on this case because I'm a fuck up, like, as a joke?
I've considered it.
It's not true, right?
I don't think I can say one way or another. I do think it's somewhat unlikely, though.
What's that?
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
Do you see me as a safe bet?
Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far.
I'm old?
Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there. So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even
Thank you.
they are in for a surprise.
Thank you, Kim. I think we gotta learn how to be a future racist. Anything in here? Can't reach that. Alright, Measurehead.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Subscribe to his advanced race theory.
Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
I almost failed that. Measurehead, I'm new to this world. Help me understand its races. I need to know what kind of different races are there.
Do you?
This is for the thing.
The lieutenant looks toward the harbor's electronic door, and then, to you, he lets out an audible sigh.
You are obviously a liberal, Sailite. A polyculturalist. I can see it from your love of microtechnology and your sartorial.
Since succeeding the role, what failure is.
Not deny your friend the truth you have denied yours. There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you need education on?
Type A.
Those are the Simonese, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Maun, of course. The Maun are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose intolerant, a common result of inbreeding. A receding genetic pool has led the Maun on reprehensible.
Okay, yeah, who are the Type A?
Libertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina.
Yeah.
Large mondial civilization. Overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking.
Yeah.
Proven by the Maun and the Mesk. Occidental type A.
What's the difference between the Seminese and the Areopagites?
The Areopagites are sleek.
Yeah.
The latter is.
Yeah.
Nature was not capable of more.
That is all. There are no more Type A races in the world.
Type B are the unheroic races.
Yeah.
Koikos of Grad, Yugo, Zimsk, Shest et al. Are what you would call white, officer, in a suspect description.
You said Koikos. I've been trained to identify them as white in official descriptions.
Yes. To an untrained eye, the Koiko appear white and pinkish, like a ham sandwich.
The way this man is delivering these lines make it feel like it's intended to be comedic, but also having difficulty articulating these thoughts. Yeah.
And pinkness is a racial quality that the Koiko.
Yeah.
Wouldn't he be one for ethnostates?
Don't you like ethno states?
They are microscopic. Its leaders will be the genetic
Yeah?
epithelians.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history?
It's a long
You have very little idea of what is happening, but that seems a little off.
Go away, stupid political thoughts. What was this revolution?
The revolution.
Yeah?
Revolution
Yeah?
of Tibet.
Alright, tell me about... You know.
The F are a museum of failed chimeric experiments and tragic maladaptation.
Yeah, let's not go into it.
It would be cruel to entertain ourselves with their deformities.
Forgive me for skipping all this.
Races, you needed education.
Do I understand advanced race theory now?
You understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? You have not even worded the mystery, let alone solved it.
Will you help me get the body down if I do?
We will see.
Access to the Union is important for our investigation, but there may be another way in, without becoming a race theoretician.
Am I mildly worried he might take it seriously? The lieutenant thinks. Yes, I am, he concludes. I am worried.
How else do I get in? Let's decline for now.
I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tibet Vasholian.
Do you have thoughts?
Yes?
Well, how about you seem to be following me?
Excuse me?
Nothing, just an observation.
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
What do you mean distinctive?
I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
How's that?
They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
That's racist. No. You're kidding me. Why containers?
I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
Passing along frivolous interdepartmental stereotypes is not usually his oeuvre. He regrets bringing it up.
Okay. Let's talk to Manana.
I guess getting past the man ain't that simple after all.
Ah, could you help me with Measurehead?
Sorry. Busy surveying the situation. I'm sure you'll figure something out. You guys have all sorts of gadgets these days. Wiretapping, telescopic batons, futuristic circuit bending to infiltrate harbor machinery. Maybe you could even knock that Kowalczyk crane over using some remote controls. Or calling in tactical air support. You guys have air support, right?
I'm pretty sure we don't. At least not all of these things.
I get it. Hush hush about the secret technology. Alright, I may have some advice for you on how to deal with Jean-Luc there, out of solidarity to the RCM. It's low in technology, however.
Yes.
First, don't fight him, obviously. Second, get him to share his theory by being subordinate. Admit your lack of expertise. Basically grovel. That's how I do it.
Maybe that would work.
Do you have anything else to say?
Nice aggression with the native. Don't let the chief fool you next time. You don't need to be that up in his face. Leave yourself space to move.
Not bad advice, actually. This might do the trick.
Let's talk about our right to work.
I need you to be my champion against Jean-Luc up there.
No, I'm not a fighter. I'm a worker.
Who are all these strike breakers?
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question.
He was supposed to yell.
Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
What's the goal here?
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
You can't breach the entrance?
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Have you considered, like, storming in?
Why don't you go arrest them instead? I'm sure they've done plenty of criminal shit. They have that look.
Why is everyone racist?
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home. At least for now. If you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
Alright, bye. Anything in here?
Is this a...
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
I have the tear bag, but no tear. Can I use the machine?
No. You need tear to use the tear machine.
Okay.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasals. Their logo is the bloodless rose. Pure.
Just ask me if you need anything from St. Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nofed, Duramine, magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Okay, that's good to know. Anything else you can tell me?
It's raining again. It was clear just... Of course.
Directions?
Where to?
Never mind.
Problem.
Let's talk to the people here.
An old call box. You ring the doorbell, but no one answers. What an ominous name for a hair salon. Doesn't bode well for anyone's hair.
Boxing gym?
All you hear is static, but no one.
24-hour window?
Ring the doorbell, but nothing.
Fashion atelier?
You wait for a minute or two, but
taxi?
Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a
Slipstream?
You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver, but isn't saying anything.
Yellow?
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order?
She sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played off an old wax cylinder. A receiver must not be working properly.
I thought I was calling Slipstream. No. I've come to place an order.
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
Sorry?
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
Who cares that you don't remember her? Just go along with it. No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you?
Yeah, it's me. Here I am, crawling back into your life again.
Michelle, just please. Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Of course I care. It's just I've been going through some tough times.
Ever since I came to work here, it's different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget.
Forget about what?
She sounds like she's about to cry.
Hello?
She doesn't answer.
You said it was nice. What's so nice about forgetting?
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay.
I get it. You don't want to talk to me. No one ever wants to talk to me.
Another seagull passes by. It's getting cold standing here, staring at the silent call box.
It must have been some kind of faulty wiring. We should maybe stop playing with this doorbell. It looks ancient.
Alright, goodbye then.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12
Collision.
cards on the call box read. An old call box with a matrix of push buttons.
Purchase accent?
Silence. Silence. Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell.
Pinball?
Silence. No one.
Empty card?
This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Let me try this.
Whatever.
Let's go!
You're a different person now. Stronger, healthier, and alright. Maybe not healthier, but it's a bonus that you've drunk so hard you can't remember any of your past relationships. Oblivion's the ace in your corner.
Call her again.
There's a light buzz as you press the doorbell, waiting for her to answer the call. It's cold outside, and you can hear the wind blowing into the speaker.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order?
Can you let me in?
My God.
Here come the bad vibes again. Relax. Distance yourself from it.
Please don't hang up. I want to explain myself.
It's you. My God.
Wait. Is she...
Are you repeating your words?
Michelle, just please.
The way her voice drops when she finishes a sentence sounds exactly the same. It's a recording.
Why did you even call? I don't understand.
Is this some kind of joke?
It doesn't matter what I say. You're just going to continue, right?
The voice from the intercom doesn't answer, but you can hear her breathing. Wind blows into your microphone again, crackling and echoing in the box.
Is it over? Can we talk now?
Ever since I came to work, as if my mind's been wiped clean.
Say nothing.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget about you.
And then it hits you.
You're a recording. I know. You're a recording.
She tries again not to cry, and still doesn't succeed completely. Her quiet sobs sound old and distant, as if her voice is being played off a wax cylinder. Real or not, your mirror neurons react. It feels painful to be listening to this.
Go ahead, ancient recording. Cry then.
Her sound melts into the static from a long-distance phone call. From time to time, you can hear people talking in the distance, but can't make out any words. This is where you hung up the call the last time, but the recording is still going.
Keep listening.
The phone rings in the office with an old-fashioned chime, and someone walks by in a pair of heels. The static is like a warm blanket wrapped around the sounds.
Anyone there?
No one replies, but the static grows stronger like rainfall. Then a female voice speaks out, completely different from the one before. Glorious and total somehow. Crawling inside your head.
Can I lower this a smidge for this one?
Her words are too cold to comprehend. She smells of sodium lights and rain streaks on car windows. Eyes like pilot lights watch your shape in dark hallways, guttering.
So...
The strange alien thought pattern ends. The lieutenant cuts in, inspecting the intercom.
It was a recording trapped in the circuitry from some ancient tenant. This sometimes happens. Shall we conclude here? We have other mysteries to solve.
A recording trapped in the circuitry?
Well, I don't have time to explain it to you right now. Maybe sometime later.
Something weird just happened to me.
Don't take this the wrong way, but during our short stint working together, something weird is almost always happening to you.
That is true.
Okay. How much time left on this? 4 minutes. I'd love to find my badge. I'm going to quick save in case he's going to try and make me pay again. There are people in here to talk to. Man sleeping on the table, Wild Pines logo on his back.
Counter rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Pick him up.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This.
It's all about the money, you know? Probably end in a couple minutes, because we gotta watch the next Wrong movie in a bit.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Does that mean you like me?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
You're a regular Giga Chad.
But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Are those the old men that we met?
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, riddling backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
You're probably right, Kim.
It seems to me that you lucked out with your partner. He has the look of an upstanding officer of the law. Someone you can lean on, and sweetie, you are looking unsteady.
I should go.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Rigorous self-critique. Here it is. Hard facts from the man you are. You once jerked off in the locker room and were caught. You held a young woman by the arm and kept her in your apartment for 20 minutes against her will. That's right. These are not flights of fancy. These are real deeds, Harry, emerging from the darkness of your past. You tried shooting a fleeing suspect in the foot, but hit him in the pelvis, crippling him for life. And, above all, you let life defeat you. All the gifts your parents gave you, all the love and patience of your friends, you drowned in a neurotoxin. You let misery win, and it will keep on winning till you die, or overcome it.
Bonuses? Ooh, int and psi red check failures heal +1 morale. And physical and motor red check failures heal +1 health. It's pretty good. do this one. Oh, hey, this is open.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from
Might be a big Fujoshi, but I could never interfere with this big yaoi going on. Yeah.
As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garansi and Kubek. Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Garansi Kubek. Please. It's not funny.
Got time for questions?
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing art.
Stay masculine. Got some impressive pots there.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
I don't think I need anything else. Stay masculine. I'm always saying to people. Ooh, money. Oh, I can buy that shirt. Wait, hang on.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue.
Touch the door.
The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. It leads to a side building, adjacent to this one. The old building next to this, half ruined. Whatever is behind it must be older.
Try push on the door.
The door does not budge.
Wonder where it leads.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
Or whirling in rags, there's something about this place that makes me want to know.
Eccentric. But okay, I suppose we could look into it. As a side investigation.
He's not bothered by your eccentricity. He seems genuinely intrigued himself. It's hardly a side investigation. You already have a name for it.
Yeah, it's a mini side investigation.
Is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
We can come back and do that. Let's get the windbreaker and then wrap up.
You keep coming back. That's gotta prepare for springtime, right?
Oops. Okay, so the jacket currently gives me +1 esprit de corps. This one gives me composer, but minus shivers. Gimme. Cool. My savoir-faire is at an all-time low. Alright, that's going to be it. Thank you for joining me. We'll probably do more tomorrow. Today was a bit more enjoyable than yesterday, even if I had to listen to a lot of race theory. Catch you later. Yeah, stay masculine.